Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is Mega Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my Let's Play. Last episode we released Karate Master 4. Wanted to do a fighting game since it was a trend. Did the exclusive for the, what's my newest console called? The Luchara Station 2. I think with my main team, I'm actually going to blast them through some more training. It's been a while. Let's put them down here in this room. Yeah, we'll do programming first, I guess. I mean, they need to be trained in everything. We got a couple high-level programmers, we got some decent mid-levels, but then we do have some people with low programming scores. We'd like to get these low people up to at least 30 in everything is the idea, right? Because generally speaking, you want, like, this is a perfect example of a good game design room person, right? They're good all around. They have points in multiple. Where am I? I would be an example of what you really want in your game design room. So 94, almost 95 game design, then 60 programming, 60 graphics, 60 music and sound. So this is the cap. The cap for your primary skill is 100. Usually the cap for your secondary skill is 50 or 40. But because I'm an all-rounder, it's 60. Let's see if I can find somebody who's not an all-rounder. That looks like 40 or 50. That looks like 50 to me. So yeah, you get 10 extra for being an all-rounder. And of course, backup development team is currently making an add-on for Candy Crush Online, which is still doing okay. Still 6 million subscribers. It's bleeding a little bit of subscribers right now, but the add-on's coming. Neverquest is going to be off the market soon. It's going to be RIP Neverquest. Actually, we're 28 of 30 here. Let's get a couple more people in here. Game designers, 70 to 75. Let's go. All-rounder, automatic repeat. Yeah, it's kind of funny, Neverquest. There was a point where I thought it was going to lose money for me. Like, I was legitimately scared it was never going to make back its development costs. Get sick a lot. Yeah. It's sick a lot, but doesn't take breaks. So yeah, we'll hire you. And no, you learn slowly. We don't want that. Takes breaks during crunch times. That's not a big deal. So you're hired. And automation. Ooh, fast learner, game designer. Yes, we will put you down with this group. All right, so now people are getting cranky because it's crowded in here. Pull a few people out. Like I could pull myself out, for example, because I don't benefit from any training, right? But I'm probably the only person who doesn't benefit from any training, right? Most people benefit from something. Like this person doesn't get anything out of programming, but they do get bonuses out of everything else, but not a lot. I just want to take out enough so that people aren't crowded down here. How many people can fit in this room? Oh, only 32 people can fit in here without being crowded. So, yeah, what about this room? How many people can fit in here? 39. How many do we have? 43. All right, well, I guess a few people are just going to have to be crowded. What about old Gratian? Oh, Gratian doesn't really benefit from training. So maybe a few less people that are cramped. There's only like, what, 5? No, there's like 7, 8 people that are considered cramped. Yeah. Is what it is. Right? It is what it is. Alright, so what do we want to market here? Any of our consoles need marketing? Not really. What about games? Neverquest, but Neverquest is going to be off the market soon, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's give Toffee a little boost to the old hype meter. Yeah, I'll just leave those 3 people there. They'll be fine. They'll be just fine. So I'm just going to kick out multiple add-ons this episode. Neverquest strategy, stupid Neverquest strategy. That's the MMO I made by mistake. We're going to leave them in training for probably a good chunk of this episode. I might make a brand new game. I might not. We'll see. See how it goes. Might just mostly do add-ons. Right? Because there's only 30 people here. It'll take them a long time to make a full game. I don't know if it's worth it, right? All right, so let's do pre-release for the press for Hot Lips. Yeah, that's right. I called my game Hot Lips. Hopefully people remember the candy Hot Lips. Hopefully I'm not the only one. I might be. All right, let's do a free update for Land of the Candy Rockets. Ooh, Karate Master 4 hasn't had a free update yet. Yeah, this team's probably been just twiddling their thumbs almost the whole episode, which is probably not good. Oh well. 70 to 90 estimate. Let's just polish it up a little more. What are we doing here? We're training for programming. Yeah, the lowest is still only 16, so we've got a ways to go yet, and that's okay. Programming's probably my weakest one, so I definitely want to get that one up. That one in particular, I want to get up. Actually, something about some special marketing. Does anything need a demo? How could you use a demo? Like treasure trackers could use a demo, for example. All right, so let's finish development on this. We'll give it to a publisher. I don't want to do it. They can do it. I have issues with space in my oh wait, that's a puzzle. I gave it to an RPG thing, but it's a puzzle game. But that's not a big deal. Actually, I'm having issues with server space too. Yep, 83%. And I guess I could get rid of this room and extend my server room. Because, I mean, we got 11 million for Neverquest 2. We got 6 million for Candy Crush Online. And then we got the free-to-play game that we made last episode. Ark Survival Devolved Pay to Win has 7.2 million active players. Pay to Win is pretty profitable. Or free-to-play. Pay to win games, whatever you want to call them. Where's Candy Crush 10? Oh my god, it's at 57 million. And it's still selling over 1 million a week. That is insane. I called it though. When I made this game, I was like, this is going to be the best selling game of all time. And it's going to be. I mean, Candy Crush all up on the list here. But when you look at it, I mean, Candy Crush, and Derby, Airplanes vs. Aliens, Dragon Rider, Ark, Neverquest, Chair Cricket, Dragon Rider, Chair Hockey. I haven't made a Chair Hockey in a long time. I should probably do that soon. That'll probably be when we do finish training. We'll probably be doing a chair hockey. All right, so Treasure Trackers was 38 weeks ago. Is that my most recent? Yes, that's my most recent Neverquest 2. Let's do a Candy Crush 10 add-on, and then we'll do a Neverquest 2 add-on. Candy Crush 10, like I said, it's like the best-selling game of all time. But I got to think of another candy-based. You know what? Actually, I'm going to call it toothpaste. Because it's like, you got to fight against the toothpaste. I don't know. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it does in my brain. I'm sure probably nobody out there has ever heard of this game, but there was a game for the Atari called Plaque Attack. So it was a typical like Space Invaders where, you know, you shoot enemies as they come down the screen at you. But the twist with Plaque Attack is you were a tube of toothpaste shooting down junk food that was coming at you, right? Instead of shooting down like asteroids or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I'm in the wrong thing here. Polishing is where I want. But the interesting thing is, so like you were protecting teeth, and if any of the teeth got hit by the junk food, you lost the tooth. And the other thing that was cool about it is every time you shot, I guess I might as well do support here. Every time you shot, your tube of toothpaste got smaller, and you could run out of toothpaste, which was an interesting twist that most games of that type, you know, didn't have ammo, right? So you couldn't just shoot indiscriminately. You had to like actually pay attention. Anyway, Neverquest Strategy. No, we're not going to market that mess of a game. I don't think you can get hype if you're over 100, but I'm going to try. And let's give Pay to Win a little boost. Consoles, 85, 89. All right. Customer support queue continues to grow larger. It's not good. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make updates for this free-to-play game as well. Let's do a free update for it first. We've done one previously, but let's do a second. Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. So market research. Fighting game, they were right about that. Right about skiing, they were wrong about Ecosim. It was actually action. They were correct about agents. Interesting. Alright, so let's do new market research. The last episode, was the last episode or a couple episodes ago, I mentioned that like these consoles would be like comparable to some of the best-selling consoles of all time in real life. Turns out these would be the best-selling consoles of all time in real life. At least according to the comment, right? I didn't verify that what they said was correct, but they said the PS2, which I believe is the best-selling console of all time, or maybe it's the Game Boy, but it only sold 155 million. And these consoles have sold more than double that, which is pretty insane, right? All right, so we got some bugs we got to get out here. We got a pre-release for the press. We got to get through here, and then we'll ship it. Dragon's Breath is off the market. How goes the programming training here? It's going slow, but it's going. I'm just wondering, like, if I switch it off programming, like, we can polish that a bit more. Like, do you reach a point where if you switch it periodically, like, is there diminishing returns by doing the same one back to back to back to back? I don't know. There might be, there might not be. If you told me it was one way, I'd probably believe you, but if you told me the other way, I'd probably also believe you, right? Like, I have no idea. All right, toothpaste is out there. 89%, we'll take that. And then we'll do Neverquest 2 add-on. What subtopic do we want for this? Cheap? Sewers? I mean, we need something that makes sense for an MMO add-on. We've used skeletons before. Ooh, spiders? Sure. Spider's web. Right? Why not? I'd buy that. All right, new copy protection. If anybody's not aware, once you get to below 81% effectiveness, a new one hits the market, generally speaking. Turn on a couple extra things here, and away we go. All right, and then of course we're gonna polish that all up. Polish it till it shines, hopefully. And bug fix and all that other good stuff. And there we go. And here, let's do a free update for Karate Master. Another Karate Master update. All right, so Neverquest 1. I said when it got under 100,000 subscribers, I'd pull the plug on it. It's under 100,000 subscribers. All right, I officially feel like I need to make my server room bigger. Cancel task. Destroy room. Make this room bigger. So I can just go like this, right? It's gonna make me move those AC units, but that's fine. Oh no, it didn't make me move. All right, so we got all kinds of server space, but we have even less production capability. But I mean, what do they have, like 2 or 3 machines in there? Not an appreciable amount, right? All right, Neverquest. RIP Neverquest. 871 weeks. So that's like, what? 15, 16, like 17 years? I guess 2000. So yeah, 18 years. But yeah, like I said, I thought it was going to lose money. But I stuck with it. Like the first couple of add-ons for it actually lost money, right? But I kept making add-ons. I kept making free updates. And eventually it made 1.3 billion. Right? And the later add-ons also made money. Like we made probably 1.5 billion total off it, I would say. Somewhere in that range, if I had to guess. I mean, that's your guesstimation, but at least I'd say it was at least 1.5 billion total. Now, I mean, Candy Crush Online's at 3.8 billion. Neverquest 2 is at 3.5 billion. My consoles, 5 billion, 5 billion plus 1.3 billion. My consoles are doing well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Consoles are a good way to make money in this game. Even like they don't even need to be, you know, like this level. I mean, it helps to be this level. All right, airplanes versus aliens. How long has that been on the market? 69 weeks. That's probably not worth an update. Candy Crush 10 though, we can do an update for. 67 million, and it's still selling at 800,000 a week. Man, that's insane. That's definitely the best selling game I've ever had. Like, no doubt. No doubt in my mind, that's the best selling game I've ever had. Yeah, maybe I should have put them in this training room. Oh well. Alright, so how are they doing on game design? Much higher overall, but that's good because we want high game design. Still some really low game design scores though. Old Anna Tagana. She's a programmer and she's crowded. How many people could fit in this room again without them being crowded? 39. I mean, it's closer. I feel like I should move them. Yeah, I'll move them. I mean, less crowded people, because I'm pretty sure they don't work as efficiently when they're crowded, right? This way, there should be way less crowded people. If it works the way I think it does, which it might not, to be fair. Should only be like 3 crowded people now, which there does appear to be. All right, so continue development here. Do a pre-release for the press, and then we will do a add-on for the free-to-play game, I guess, because it's doing quite well. It's going to be a $1 billion game. Shocking, right? A free-to-play, pay-to-win game makes me a lot of money. Oh, I never would have saw that coming. Well, why do they hit continue development? Yeah, let's give it to a publisher. This is an RPG. RPGs are here. Middle is 5-star. So let's allow them to publish it. And this should be, yeah, I was gonna say upper 80s, which it is, 89%. And then free-to-play update for Ark Survival Develop Pay to Win. Okay, so this is more expensive. The MMO add-ons only cost 7.8 million, right? I mean, we could cut it a bit, but like it's already made 861 million profit. What's 21 million for that, right? It's nothing, essentially. Right? Doesn't matter. It's not making a dent. We need to bug fix it? No, we do not need to bug fix it. Can we polish it? I don't know. I might not be able to polish it. No, you can't polish it. Okay, so let's get you folks into training right here, but not music and sound because you're my programming people. Programming. I feel like who needs training the most? I don't think it's the game testers. Yeah, like the vast majority of them are over 70, right? And the lowest is 60. They don't really need training. But the sound people. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's still good, but I feel like that's a little lower. Still 60 is the lowest. What about here? No graphics. Oh my god, we got multiple hundreds. It's definitely not the graphics people. The graphics people do not need training. Although we have one person at 52, but way more people 90 plus, right? The vast majority of them were 90 plus, including like how many hundreds is there in here? Why are my graphics people so much better trained? You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure why that is. I mean, I'll take it, right? It's not a complaint. All right, so there's a bunch of people that do not need this training, so let's pull them out. Actually, there's only 5 people that don't need it. Well, I mean, these 89.5s, we'll pull them out out as well to help prevent overcrowding. So yeah, I did not realize that that's how that worked. Because now I got a lot of people just sitting around twiddling their thumbs. I mean, I guess I could do an add-on here, like a normal paid add-on or MMO add-on. No, we're not doing one for Neverquest strategy. It would probably be Candy Crush 10, right? If anything, almost 75 million. Yeah, let's do one more Candy Crush 10 update. Yeah, I'm just starting to really blank on candies. What about licorice? That is not how you spell licorice. I mean, I think I just typoed it. I think that's how you spell licorice, right? That looks so wrong, but yeah, whatever. That's what I'm going with. If that's wrong, let me know. Not that it matters, because I'm committed now. Can't change the name later. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we can't really polish. Well, we can polish because there will be some people that don't need the training. They can polish, right? These people can polish because it's just polishing, right? I mean, obviously, that many people aren't going to be as effective at polishing, but it's not like we're doing the high quality sounds where it's just the polishing will still get done, just not as much, right? Like I don't have to wait, right? That's what I'm trying to spit out, and struggling greatly at spitting it out. That'll probably be the last Candy Crush 10 add-on. So yeah, so I just gotta remember, this is my programming team, this is my music team, this is my game design team. I guess it makes sense because there's a lot of people full. So let's just look at some of these people. Is there anybody else that we could like pull out because they're too full? Like this person, they don't really benefit from training, right? Just so there's nobody overcrowded. What about you? Yeah, no, I mean you get a bit from graphics and a bit from sound, but put you there as well. What about UG? UG, a little bit of sound would do them good, but that's fine. So there shouldn't really be anybody crowded in there anymore. I think 39 was how many this room held, right? So that's good. Yeah, these free-to-play updates take a while, actually, too. So I think we're done at game reports, right? Oh, yeah, we got a bug fix here. We have an actual add-on to bug fix. That is right, too. So there's still a crowd of people here. Best graphics. Pay to win. Winning some awards. Not developer of the year or publisher. I didn't make enough, right? I don't think add-ons count for awards, so I've really only put out Karate Master. And no, I guess Airplanes vs. Aliens was within that year. No, okay, I'm a little disappointed I didn't win any of this stuff. Well, at least I didn't win worst game of the year. Right? Alright, so we got another person here that's full, so we can pull them out. And we can pull you out as well, just to help with the overcrowding. Rather have them polishing than not benefit from training and just making everybody miserable due to overcrowding, right? Alright, so that's at max hype. My consoles need a little hype boost. I mean, 89 doesn't really need a hype boost, but oh crap, when did this I didn't even notice the research come through, but it did. Alright, licorice got a bunch of extra bugs because of course it did. You know, might as well do the other console that's at 89 while we're here. Ooh, we got a developer legend technician. My technicians are pretty good. They don't really need a boost. They're pretty much all over 90. 71 is the lowest, which is pretty good. So yeah, we're good there. You don't need any help on that front. All right, so we got a bunch of bugs to do here, so let's continue development. They're working on them, and we will do the pre-release for the press or licorice, right? I think. Yeah. I'm like, what am I even doing right now? All right, so game design. How are we doing? Okay, well, if we're if the plan is to get everybody to 30, we still got these 4 people lagging behind. But I mean, this training definitely helped, right? We did get better at stuff. Just not as quickly as I would have liked. Because I mean, I feel like I need to make it a full game, and I don't know if I trust this team to make a full game. Right? So we'll let this finish, and then I think we'll pull them out. Yeah, give that on to publisher. This is a puzzle game. Puzzle game down here. Lab of Logic, beautiful. 88. That's just fine. Let's do a free update for Candy Crush 10. Can we reach 100 million sales for Candy Crush 10? I mean, it's at 83, almost 84, and it's still selling like 900,000 a week. So it might. It might. All right, and then this free-to-play update is done. Okay. All right, so now let's pull this team out, put them in here. Let's cancel support. So we're going to make new Luchara Hockey. So let's make sure the sports engine is up to date here. Ooh, this is new high-end open world 3D graphics. But luckily, we're max stars with the sound. AI and physics, we're at 4 or 5 stars, so I'm okay with that. With having 0 stars in the graphics is fine. All right, so any MMOs need an add-on? Not you, Neverquest Strategy. You don't count. I guess we could do an add-on for Karate Master. I mean, its sales are low because it's an exclusive, right? So, yeah, we can do one. We can do one add-on for that. Yeah, I got to get an actual game out, right? We will call this what? Chop Master. I don't know, karate chops. I know. It's not great. It's not my best name. It's not my worst name. Oh, I should have waited. We got new. It's level 8 sound. No, we're not. I don't care about that. I mean, I'll research it, but I don't care about having it in my game, right? At this point. All right, so I'm gonna leave the sound people and programming people training a little bit longer. Actually, check that. Let's pull out the ones that are full. The ones that don't benefit and they can polish. And I mean, you're gonna be full soon, so we can, like, you'll get to 90 in here. Like, you still level up in here, just slowly, right, compared to actual training. Same with here, except this is for programmer. Salvador, you no longer have to sit in training ever again. You're so lucky. All right. Didn't make many games, I know, today, but training is kind of necessary, I feel. Everything's going well still, though. Yep. Free to play, pay to win, man. Man, that's really paying off. But I mean, so are the MMOs, but and the consoles, but man. Oh, the Luchara Station 2. It's over 1 million a week. Luchara Pocket Advanced. Man, it's got 76.7% of the market share all by itself. Insanity. But hey, if anybody can think of anything like wacky for me to try, let me know. Like, I mean, it's 2019. I have $52 billion in the bank. You know, I've essentially beat the game. So if you have any like weird genre combinations or anything you want me to try, or just let me know, and I'll likely give it a try, because you know it's all gravy at this point. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Shout out to my patrons. Links in description down below to that. Also to my Discord. Most importantly, though, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.